I think it's clear. CBP is an integral part of the DH National Response Framework. Part of that is when people are affected by an area or a crisis like this, like the hurricane, is how can we get them to the United States if that's the best decision. CBP, along with the entire United States government effort to support the government of the Bahamas, is absolutely first and foremost, life and safety of individuals. And that's why I go our normal procedure. So when we see somebody, normally even CBP, I've authorized the deployment of an enormous amount of resources to southern Florida to make sure that we can effectively receive people that are coming in from the Bahamas. Already we've received 2 cruise ships, thousands of folks that we have processed. Flights are coming in constantly. We've deployed additional folks out to even the small airports. We're reaching out to the aviation companies and corporations to coordinate. We're coordinating with the cruise ships every single day to make sure we can do that effectively in a timely process. Immigration process, there's multiple agencies that are involved. We need to figure out where in that continuum is. That doesn't mean that we do this with a blind eye. We still have to balance the humanitarian need and assistance of those that need it versus the safety of this country. So we still will go through the process, but we're expediting that process, putting more resources down there. We're waiving the normal fees. I could go on and on with what we're doing to try to expedite the process, but keep in mind, there are still people that are inadmissible to this country. There are still people coming here that could have criminal convictions. We are going to process them and handle them normally to make sure this country is safe. Same reports, I've heard the same anecdotal allegations. To this date, Mexico has provided. It really is dependent on the level of reconstruction and recovery, right? So we will make that determination as that goes on. Again, our first and foremost concern.
Months?
Again, it depends on how long it takes them to recover and rebuild. Again, the United States government, including CBP, our first concern is the safety and well-being of those. So no, we would not support returning people to a place where it's not safe for them to be. So let me address that, and I think that's important. So. I thought I'd address that. So this is a humanitarian mission, right, with respect to this. So if your life is in jeopardy, you're in the Bahamas, and you want to get to the United States, you're going to be allowed to come to the United States, right, whether you have travel documents or not. We've already allowed U.S. citizens and non-U.S. citizens. We've already processed people that have travel documents and don't have travel documents. And we're trying to do that in the most expeditious way we can to support the humanitarian mission. But exactly what you mean in that. But here's 2 things that I would say. One is history shows that. CBP, we are not working and telling a cruise line that you cannot allow anyone without documents. That's just not being done, okay? So there's just some confusion there. We will accept anyone on humanitarian reasons that needs to come here. We're going to process them expeditedly. Again, though, if they are deemed to be inadmissible, for example, if they have a long criminal history and they've been denied entering the United States previously, we're not going to allow that person into the country to roam freely. We're going to process them like we normally would. So.
Can you brief on the President's Week this week? HBCUs are going to Baltimore.